Alright, what is up boys and girls, welcome back to another video. As always, I'm Crypto Maximalist. Thank you very much for joining me again today for another daily video and a little update on Verasity here. As always, please do like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, it all really helps out the channel. And with that being said, we are just going to take a quick look at the charts here. So as you can see today, we've had a very big, large sell-off for Verasity here. I think this is in combination with the Bitcoin pullback that we are seeing today as well. You can see here though for Verasity, this looks like this was essentially, I think this was just a whale. Let's look at the 1 minute chart here. You can see maybe a whale, maybe a few whales. A massive ridiculous sell-off for Verasity here, from all the way up at around 8 1/3%, all the way down to around a fifth and a 1/7% down here. So this is a massive 30% correction for Verasity in the space of about 5 minutes, which is pretty crazy. Obviously these things can happen in crypto all the time. As you can see here, Verasity having a massive correction today to the downside, with Bitcoin having a pullback. And it's pretty obvious to me this was just essentially, we've been sat at this resistance for a while. There's probably a few whales that might be getting bored and thinking, oh, we can probably buy back low if we just sell here. There's a, coinciding as well with that Bitcoin pullback that we did see. You can see we've been coming up and hitting this resistance a few times here, and then you can see here today with Bitcoin having a little bit of a pullback from around 44k to around 42k. You can see someone's obviously took advantage of this, in my opinion, and essentially just rolled the price to the downside in a big way. You can see here it's pretty insane just how much of a pullback that we have seen here. This is a remarkably large push to the downside, probably liquidating a lot of people that are in longs as well. I would say a lot of liquidation events going on here, but you can see pretty much what happened was we came down, we wicked all the way down into this area of structure here, and pretty much the thing that I've been talking about quite a lot recently, this 100-day moving average, we come down, we touched it with the wick on the hourly time frame here, on the daily time frame I should say. And you can see here we bounced all the way back up so far today, pretty much instantaneously after coming down and hitting this level on the daily time frame. Currently sitting at around just under an 1/8%, so really almost a full recovery of this sell-off that we did see. So in my opinion, this looks like a lot of whales maybe taking advantage of this Bitcoin move to the downside, and essentially what they've done is they've just sold a massive bag of Verasity, or a few of them maybe have sold a huge bag of Verasity, because everyone's been talking about the huge amount of sell orders in this area. So I think maybe they've sold a big bag of Verasity. The price has plunged to the downside here, but then it's recovered really well and actually just been bought back up pretty much instantly over the past half a day or so. You can see this sell-off was at around 2 in the morning. It's currently around 12 noon for me in the UK. But you can see on the daily time frame, this wick does look pretty ridiculous, but it's actually been bought up a lot. So obviously showing a lot of people getting into Verasity. Not a lot of fear actually in the market, just a lot of greed really to come and just sweep in and take all of this nice liquidity that's come to the downside here. So people taking advantage of this dropping down to around a 1/6% there, and it has bounced back up a very nice amount from that level there. You can see we're actually up around 35% off of that low that we made about 8 hours ago. So always opportunities in crypto, as you can see. Right now Verasity looking like essentially it's doing fine. It's still doing what it needs to do. Obviously a bit of a scare today, and if Bitcoin does continue to retrace, we could see Verasity come down further. But as I said before, we're still coming up here and knocking on the door of this resistance, and I do think if Bitcoin does start to go sideways and gets boring, then we are going to see a lot more movement in the altcoin markets. And I do think Verasity is probably going to be one of these movers in my opinion, in my portfolio. I do think this is going to do extremely well long term, obviously. Still got the technical target up at around 2 cents, but I do think we're heading up towards that 1 cent level pretty soon, in my opinion. Especially when you look at the amount of, this is a huge bullish wick, let's be honest. I mean, for it to drop 30% and then bounce straight back up pretty much instantly says a lot about how people feel about Verasity, in my opinion, and also the state of the mindset of the market. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching indeed. Please do like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, become a YouTube member, check out all the links in the description. Loads and loads of good stuff in there, loads of bonuses, free money, etc. So go check them out, sign up to some stuff, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.